I'm going to be using the chat to explain a few things that we have been doing during this unit. Today is our final class. I'm sorry, not our final class, our final week of unit number 13. After the class of today, we have a class, if I'm not wrong, on Friday. And in that session, I'm going to do an online session again because we need to finish unit number 13. It is important first to take a look at what we have in Aula Virtual, and then we start our new class. Okay? So let's take a look at Aula Virtual first. I assume that you can all see it. So if we take a look at the last piece of news that was informed, you can see that I sent a message on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I sent a message that says that there are some things that you have to keep in mind for the end of the semester. If you owe 1 or 2 tests during the semester, you have to take a makeup test on July the 10th. The contents for that makeup test incorporate all the things that we have studied during the semester. So you have to take a look at the Aula, at our platform. That mark is going to be the equivalent for the tests that you owe. So if it is 1 or 2, it is going to be coefficient 1 or coefficient 2. Okay? In that case, if you have to take the makeup test and your average mark is 4.0 or more, you don't have to take the exam. But in the case of the persons that owe more than 2 tests, I mean 3, for example, the 2 progress and achievement test, in that case, the person has to take the makeup test on July the 10th, plus, in addition, the exam. And in that case, the exam is going to be the equivalent to mark number 3, plus the exam mark as itself. So the exam has got 2 dates, one for the written section, one for the oral section. If a person didn't do the achievement test completely, the achievement test is not taken in the speaking section, for example, using Flipgrid, like the instruction was, then you have on July the 10th, you have to take an interrogation. Okay, so if you owe the speaking achievement, you have to take an interrogation on July the 10th. And the last test we have this semester, in considering the contents of Unit 13 plus 14, is on July the 8th. That is our final progress test. So the first week of July, or the second week of July mainly, is going to be the week of evaluations. That's why it is important to be paying attention to all the things that we upload at Aula Virtual. I'm going to go down. I'm sorry to make it fast. So after the written achievement, let me tell you that I have the marks of the of some sections of the test, but I have to complement the points, and I will upload the marks before our next class. So do not worry about it. Your marks are going to be ready for next class. The same as in the speaking achievement. Talking about Unit 13, you have the recording of June the 5th, the class. You have an activity for practicing the present perfect. So I want you to look at that activity because it was important for you to do it. It was a link called a live worksheets that was created for you to practice the present perfect tense. That is what is included in Unit 13. So what is my recommendation? I'm going to copy the link. I will copy the link here in the chat room so you can have access to it, because it is important that you use it to practice the structure. Also, we have the June the 3rd class recorded. That class is super important because there you have the opportunity to look at all the information given, plus the present perfect presentation that we did in classes. So I don't remember that you were present for that class. So that's why I'm pasting the links. These are all things that are in the past, pasadas, not new. So what do we need to do now? Now we are going to be taking a look at the documents that I have for you in English Unlimited. Just a little refreshment of what we have done in Unit 13. In Unit 13, we have been talking about life experiences, talking about things you have never done and always wanted to do. So we have been discussing about things that you have never done using these examples. That was what we did in the previous classes, 2 classes ago, in fact. Then we took a look at the past participle forms of the verb, because in that class I told you that it was important to memorize the verbs that were irregular in the list of verbs for the past participles. For the test, it was very important. Then we did this activity and we said if they were true or false for you. After that, we had the listening of I have always wanted to do. And we listened to 2 persons talking about the things they have always wanted to do and that they have never done. What are we going to be? And also we read this text. And we were talking about the differences between the simple past and the present perfect. Now we are going to, we did this activity, but now we are going to do it again. Since we have 2 persons present in the class, I'm going to do it with A and B, with the persons present in the class. And if you don't remember, or if you didn't have the chance to look at Aula Virtual before, please let me know. Now I'm going to leave this space for Spanish. So tell me, ¿han mirado el aula? ¿Están al día con lo que yo les estoy diciendo? ¿Están completamente perdidos? ¿Están bien? Quiero que me comenten porque yo quiero saber en qué situación están.
Al menos yo solo esta última parte de lo que he mencionado ahora, esa parte no la he visto aún, porque igual esta semana y
Ha sido
bueno,
de todo
gran parte de la semana anterior me juntaron todas las pruebas y todos los controles. He dormido súper poco, de hecho.
Oh, poor you. No,
Sí.
I know. It is a combination of everything. Así como que todos los ramos se vinieron todos encima. Sí, es verdad. Y todos con las pruebas encima también. ¿Cierto, Miguel? Entonces lo que vamos a hacer es que vamos ahora a ir trabajando. Hello, Pedro. Did you join the class? Pedro?
Hello, Miss.
Hello, how are you? You're always present in classes and now you were not. I was afraid. You are here. Okay, Pedro, I was talking to Miguel about the many tests and classes that you have now. So what is your situation, Pedro? Do you have many tests?
Yes.
Yes? Is it too much? Are you okay with it? Is it fine for you? Or too difficult? ¿O está muy pesado?
Difficult sometimes.
Oh, it is difficult sometimes with the organization of time. But I don't know if you remember this presentation about present perfect and also this worksheet that was part of homework of last week. If you didn't do it, I recommend you to do it. This information is at Aula Virtual here. So if you haven't had time to do it, I recommend you to do it. All right?
All right.
Okay, so let's get started. This is an activity we already did, so let's take a look at it. It says, number 1, have you seen the Forbidden City of Beijing? This is for life experience. So you say, have you seen? All right? So you have you, like, have you ever seen? We use have or has, then the subject, and then the verb in past participle. Have you seen? And you say, no, but I now have heard of it. No, but I have heard of it. Now tell me, What do you remember about number 2? Miguel, can you try number 2? Do you mind trying? We need to use have or has, then the subject, and then the verb in past participle.
Okay. Have you heard of Petra in Jordan?
Exactly. Have you heard? Remember the pronunciation is here is in present, heard is in past and past participle. So have you heard? Very good. And in this case, it's about life experience. So have you heard of it? It's like in your life. Has escuchado de ello. Excellent. And the answer is yes, I have. Everyone says it's beautiful. Pedro, do you remember number 3A?
Have you eat sushi?
Have you eaten? Remember, have you eaten?
Have you
Have you-
eaten sushi?
Have you eaten sushi? And the answer is yes, I have. I'm sorry, no, I haven't. What is it like? Miguel, take a look at number 4.
Okay. Have you read Anna Karenina?
Exactly. Have you read? Remember the pronunciation changes in past participle for because it's read in present. You write it the same, but it changes in pronunciation. Read is in past. Okay? So have you read? And the answer could be I haven't read it, but I have seen a film of it. Okay. Thank you, Miguel and Pedro. Number 5.
Have you played golf?
Have you played golf? That's right. No, I have seen it on TV, but I have never tried it. Do you understand these examples? Is there any doubt or question? No? Okay, so let's go on. That was about last class. In this case, I want you to pay attention to these questions, and I want you to look at the chat room, if possible, because I'm going to be using the chat as the whiteboard. It's going to be my new whiteboard, okay? So the first question that we have here that we need to revise is, let me see, have you been to? Every time you say, have you been to, you're going to be talking about a place. All right? So, have you been to can be, have you been to Paris? Have you been to New York? Have you been to whatever? But let's imagine, and I'm going to start with Miguel. Miguel, let's imagine that you are working in this dream place. What are you studying, by the way, Miguel?
¿Cómo empezaría la pregunta?
No, what is the place that you dream in working in?
Okay.
Your ideal job is where?
Where? Maybe in the coast of Viña, maybe.
Okay, that would be like the ideal place for you to work in.
To working.
Huh? To work in.
To work in. ¿Cómo decirlo? In the mountains.
Oh, really? What do you study?
Mining engineering.
That's why you like mining engineer. Mining. Okay, so you can say, have you been to the mountains lately? So in that case, you say, ¿has estado en las montañas últimamente? Have you been to the mountains? Okay, but you can say anyone that is like especially considered like in your dreams, any mountain or any place that you would like to be in. So for example, Chuquicamata, it's an example. Have you been to Turkey lately? Lately means in the near time, en el último tiempo. Do you understand the system of the question?
Ya, Miss. Entonces sería para lugares. Siempre sería para lugares.
Yes, it is for places, and places not only cities or countries, but also, for example, for a restaurant or for a company. For example, you are talking about Codelco. Let's imagine that we are talking about Codelco. ¿Has ido a Codelco? Te va a preguntar, ¿cómo te preguntarían? Miguel, ¿tú has ido a Codelco?
Have you been to Codelco?
That's right. Like, you can add information there. Have you been to Codelco? Have you been to Codelco yet? For example, if a person asks you, have you been to Codelco yet? That yet es ya has ido, ya has ido para ese lugar, como has tenido experiencia yendo para allá. Okay, it's like, have you ever had the chance to go to Codelco? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, Miss.
Because the other one is, have you tried? And we are going to use the have you tried with number one, for example, food or drinks. And I'm going to start with Pedro. Pedro Carrasco. What is your favorite food or a food that you recommend that is not so common? Tell me, Pedro, something that you like eating and that is not so common. So you want to say, ¿has probado tal cosa?
No, which?
You tell me, do you have a favorite food or a favorite drink? Pedro, what is your favorite food?
¿Qué es lo que yo he probado siempre?
No, what is your favorite?
Oh,
Something that you love eating.
my favorite food is raviolis.
Okay, so you say, how would you ask me using have you tried? ¿Ha probado usted raviolis? ¿Cómo me lo preguntarías?
Do you eat?
No, estamos usando have you tried. De has probado.
Have you eat?
No, have you tried?
Have you tried? Yeah. Have you tried favorite food?
No, dime raviolis. Have you tried raviolis? Look, it's for example this. Have you tried sushi? If I tell you that, I'm telling you, ¿has probado el sushi? And you say, yes, I have many times. Yes, I love it. Or no, I haven't yet. So now you ask me about raviolis.
Have you tried raviolis?
Exactly. The possible answers are yes. Yes, I have. That is a typical answer, right? Yes, I have. Or yes, I have eaten that many times. Or I have just eaten sushi, like in this case. Or maybe if it is negative, you say, no, I haven't. Or no, I haven't yet. If you say, yes, I have, está diciendo solamente que sí. Yes, I have eaten that many times. Tú te estás enfocando en hablar sobre la frecuencia con la cual la has comido. Muchas veces. I have just eaten sushi. Está diciendo que fue una actividad reciente. No, I haven't. Es solo no. pero no I haven't yet. Es no todavía. Dejas abierta la opción a que eso va a pasar. Okay. Another use of tried. Dijimos que el número 1 era food and drinks. Another option could be for a place. And Miguel, we are going to go back to Codelco. How about that? Can we go back to that example? So, Miguel, let's imagine that you have a classmate at university, and you, Miguel, you find a job like immediately after graduating. You are the lucky person. So you finish your studies at FIUCB, and you have a job waiting for you at Codelco that is amazing. So you have this amazing job there as an engineer and well paid. It's your dream job. Let's think about that. But there is a classmate of yours from university that hasn't found a job yet. He has had problems finding a job and goes to you. He calls you on the phone and he says, Miguel, you know, I have tried and tried to find a job, but I haven't found one yet. What can you recommend me, Miguel? And you, Miguel, you say, have you tried? And you say a place to work.
Okay. Have you tried to
Sin el to.
sin el to?
No. Have you tried? Y el lugar donde tú le recomiendas, le estás preguntando, oye, pero lo intentaste en tal lado.
Have you tried Antofagasta Minerals?
Yeah, Antofagasta.
Or in
Tiene el in.
Okay, ya lo tengo. Yeah, have you tried Antofagasta Minerals or Chuquicamata?
Okay. Chuquicamata. Okay, there you are. So you say, let's recreate the situation, okay? Vamos a pensar en que está Miguel hablando con un compañero que se llama Juan. And Juan says, Miguel, I have, and we are using the present perfect here, I have tried to find a job, but I haven't found one yet. Can't you give me an idea? And in that moment, Miguel says, have you tried Antofagasta Minerals? Juan will say, Miguel, ¿cómo te respondería Juan si Juan te dice, sí, he ido muchas veces, he estado ahí muchas veces? ¿Cómo te diría eso? ¿Cómo te diría Juan a ti, Miguel? Sí, lo he intentado muchas veces, pero no lo he logrado. ¿Cómo te respondería? Dame una respuesta de tu compañero.
Yes, I tried many times, but...
Ojo, lo he intentado, no lo intenté, lo he intentado. Estamos con present perfect. Yes, I... Como los ejemplos del libro. Have...
I have tried.
Yes, I have tried.
But they don't send me a message for my questions.
Ok, pero eso se puede decir mejor. Mira, lo primero que vamos a arreglar, tú puedes ver el chat.
Yeah, sí.
Yeah, ok, it says, yes, I have tried. Lo primero es que cuando tú dices many, trata de usarlo principalmente en oraciones negativas y en preguntas. Resérvalo para ahí. Poquito en oraciones afirmativas. So, a lot of times. Vamos a cambiarlo por a lot. Yes, I have tried a lot of times, but they, y aquí vamos a decir, ellos no han respondido ninguno de mis mensajes. Ellos no han respondido. Ahí estamos usando el present perfect. ¿Cómo decimos ellos? No han respondido.
But they haven't
Exactly.
answered
Answered.
my questions.
Okay, answers. Better is replied
Replied my questions.
to my messages.
Replies to my message.
That's it.
Okay.
So yes, I have tried a lot of times, but they haven't replied to my messages. Y ahora le dices la otra pregunta. ¿Has intentado en Chuquicamata?
Have you tried in Chuquicamata? No, have you tried
Catalina.
Chuquicamata?
There, that's right. So have you tried Chuquicamata? And now he says, no todavía, lo voy a intentar. ¿Cómo diría eso?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I will try it.
But I'll try it. Excellent. Ahora, ¿sabes por qué puse I'll y no I will?
Es como para acortar, bueno, aparte de para acortar la formación para para poder facilitar un poco más lo que es la pronunciación.
No tanto eso, mira, ¿sabes lo que pasa aquí, Miguel y Pedro? Es que el apóstrofe doble L se usa como will para decisiones instantáneas. Por ejemplo, si tú ves a alguien, una abuelita caminando en la calle con unas bolsas pesadas y va directamente para tu casa, tú la ve que viene para tu casa, vas y le dices, yo le ayudo. Pero no es que tú te programaste con la gente y dijiste, el martes a las 8 de la tarde le voy a ayudar a una abuelita que viene caminando. Entonces, como es una decisión que tomaste en el momento, que implica futuro, dices I'll. ¿Ok? I'll try it. Entonces, cuando usas la comilla doble L para futuro, es para decisiones instantáneas. Not yet, but I'll try it. Y ahora voy a hacerte la última oración, Miguel. ¿Cómo le dirías? Te encantará. También es instantáneo.
Sí.
Utilizando el doble L.
You'll love it.
Excellent. You'll love it. Y ahí cerramos una conversación. Si te fijas, hoy escribí E.T. So you say, Miguel, I have tried to find a job, but I haven't found one yet. Can you give me an idea? Have you tried Antofagasta Minerals? Yes, I have tried a lot of times, but they haven't replied to my messages. Have you tried Chuquicamata? Y escribí sin la U Chuquicamata, imagínate. Not yet, but I'll try it. You'll love it. That is part of a conversation. Thank you, Miguel. Pedro, look at another situation where you can use have you tried. This is situation number 3 for have you tried. In this case, Pedro, have you tried can go with an action, with a verb with ing. So an action can be jugar, cantar, reír, lo que sea. Pedro, ¿usted qué estudia?
I study geography.
Geography. Okay, so let's see. ¿En qué lugar te gustaría trabajar a ti?
Um,
And if you tell me a place
near two volcanoes.
near to volcanoes, I imagine that's right. I imagine that near volcanoes. Is there a volcano that you would love to be in or visit or investigate?
For investigate.
Yes, what volcano in Chile would you like to investigate?
Volcanoes in the south of Chile. For
Okay.
example, Villarrica volcanoes, Osorno volcanoes, etc.
Okay, so how can you say in English, Pedro? ¿Alguna vez has intentado investigar los volcanes de Osorno usando el have you tried más el verbo con ing? Vamos con el have you tried. Escribimos el have you tried. Ahora dime el verbo investigar con ing.
Have you tried investigating?
Yes, investigating. Oh, investigating volcanoes
Volcanoes.
in Osorno. Can you see the question in the chat room? Have you tried investigating volcanoes in Osorno? Can
Yes.
you see? Excellent. Can you see now that we have 3 different uses? Thank you, Pedro, for have you tried. One use of have you tried is for places. Another use is for when you talk about food or drinks or things that you like. And finally, the other use is for actions with verbs with ing. Now that we know that, we are going to go back to the book, Pedro and Miguel. In the book, you will see a conversation between a man, that is this man, and his colleagues. This man has a problem because this man has to take the sister-in-law. Do you know what the sister-in-law is? Sister-in-law is cuñada. His sister-in-law arrived from another country, I think it's France, and he has to take her to a restaurant. He's looking for recommendations. So to look for recommendations, he will talk to 3 persons, 3 colleagues, asking for recommendations. Now, what I want you to do is to listen to these conversations, 3 conversations, and try to match 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Do you understand the activity?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so I'm going to play it so you can listen to it.
1. Graham, hi. Quick question. Sure. What is it? Look, my wife's sister arrived here yesterday. All right. From France? Yeah. And we'd like to take her to a nice restaurant tonight. Okay. Have you been to that new Italian restaurant, Sicilia? No, I haven't. Sorry. You can ask Prema. Okay. I'll ask her. Thanks. 2. Hi, Prema.
Yeah, hi.
Have you tried Sicilia, the Italian place?
Yes, we went there 2-3 weeks ago.
Right. What was it like?
It was okay, but quite expensive.
Too expensive?
Yeah. I mean, the food's good, but there are better places.
Right.
Why do you ask?
Oh, my sister-in-law's here, and we'd like to take her out tonight.
Well, let's see. Have you been to Brown's?
Brown's? The English restaurant?
No, it's American food. It's really nice.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. No.
Okay. I'll think about it. Thanks. 3. Monica, can I ask you a question about restaurants?
Of course.
We want to take a guest to dinner tonight. Have you been to Sicilia or Brown's?
Yes, I have. Both of them.
Which one should we go to?
Neither.
Neither. Why not?
Sicilia just sells expensive pizzas. And the last time I went to Brown's, the food wasn't very good.
Oh,
Take her to Akash.
Akash. I've never heard of it.
It's a small restaurant, really nice people, not too expensive, wonderful Indian food. You'll love it, really.
Okay, I'll try it. Where is it exactly?
Well,
Okay, so that is the end. Now we're going to revise one by one.
Graham, hi. Quick question. Sure. What is it? Look, my wife's sister arrived here yesterday. All right. From France? Yeah. And we'd like to take her to a nice restaurant tonight. Okay. Have you been to that new Italian restaurant, Sicilia? No, I haven't. Sorry.
There you see. That is number one. Have you been to that new Italian restaurant, Cecilia? What is the answer?
No, I haven't, sorry.
That's right. Let's go with the second one.
Could ask Prema. Okay. I'll ask her.
You could ask Prema.
Ok, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está? No, encontré. Okay, I'll ask her. Thanks.
Thanks. That's right. I'll ask her.
Thanks. 2. Hi, Prema.
yeah, hi.
Have you tried Sicilia, the Italian place?
Yes, we went there 2-3 weeks ago.
There you have. Have you tried Sicilia, the Italian place?
Yes, we went yes, we went there 2-3 weeks ago.
Excellent.
Right. What was it like?
It was okay, but quite expensive.
What was it like?
It was okay, but quite expensive.
Super.
Too expensive?
Yeah. I mean, the food's good, but there are better places.
Right.
Why do you ask?
Oh, my sister-in-law's here, and we'd like to take her out tonight.
Well, let's see. Have you been to Brown's?
Brown's? The English restaurant?
No, it's American food. It's really nice.
Okay. I'll think about it.
It's really nice.
It's really nice. Okay, I will try it.
No, it's okay. I'll think about it.
I
Thanks.
think about it.
Yes, it
okay.
was similar. I'll think about it. So let's go with the final conversation.
Thanks. 3. Monica, can I ask you a question about restaurants?
Of course.
We want to take a guest to dinner tonight. Have you been to Sicilia or Brown's?
Yes, I have. Both of them.
Which one should we go to?
Neither.
Neither. Why not?
Sicilia just sells expensive pizzas. And the last time I went to Brown's, the food wasn't very good.
Oh,
Take her to Akash.
Akash. I've never heard of it.
Take her to Akash.
Akash? I've never heard of it.
Heard of it. And
It's a
finally,
small restaurant, really nice people, not too expensive, wonderful Indian food. You'll love it, really.
Okay, I'll try it. Where is it exactly?
and then you'll love it, really. And says,
Okay.
yes,
Okay, I will try it. I'll try
I'll
it.
try it. Very good. So now you could see that all the questions that we studied in the chat room are present when you're talking about the restaurant too. So these questions, as you can see, this is what we wrote in the chat. Oh, Miguel, you're the only one present, by the way. Now I noticed that have you tried or have you been to are questions that you can use in so many situations. Like not only a job, but when you're talking about your preferences in going to restaurants or going to different places on vacation. So next class, that is on Friday, we are going to be talking about different situations connected to asking for references, plus some extra activities of speaking that we have in Unit 13 that are here, extra speaking, explore speaking. And that would be the end of Unit 13, because next class we start with Unit 14 and prepare our final progress test. Termino la grabación ahora yo, y si tiene alguna pregunta que hacerme sobre alguna prueba, me dice ahora Miguel nomás.
Ah, sí.